It looks like we are at the trailhead of the Sheltowee Trace, National Recreation Trail. But we're not. We're in the historic town of Rugby. Like you can see it on the sign up there. And this is the proposed start of the trail. It doesn't go through.
Not yet, they're working on it.
So we got to go up to, what's the place?
Burnt Mill Bridge.
Burnt Mill Bridge is where we're headed. That's where the start is.
That's where the official southern terminus is currently located.
Good afternoon, everybody. That's Shoes here. This is my buddy Shoes. Hey. We met on the Appalachian Trail down in Georgia last year. And you'll get to meet him because he and I are going to be hiking this Sheltowee Trace Trail. We are at the southern terminus. It's a laminated paper on a board here by Burnt Mill Bridge, Burnt Mill Creek, something like that. And it has been a challenge to find the terminus. They were adding some more miles to it this year, and we went down, but it's found out then it's not completed. So we doubled back here. So it will be a 340-mile journey for us from here. It's in the evening, and we're going to get started, just get a few miles up and kind of go from there. But it's underway. I'm excited. So if you haven't noticed yet, Shoes up there, he got his trail name on account of his choice of footwear, or lack thereof. I am greatly impressed by his feet. This is be impossible for me, possible for anybody just to start to do that. But it's something that he loves doing and has done it a long time. And he's able to hike trails like this barefooted. Just impressive. Big fella, little fella, roadies all over. River, rocks. Oh man, this is gonna be so much fun. Hey, little fella. So far, this has been the blaze that we've been following. And I have to admit, I'm just overwhelmed by all of this. Such a different forest and rocks and everything here. The smell is different. It's just amazing. So I think just these first few miles that we're doing today, I don't know, just overwhelming in a good way. Welcome. Hey, little mosquito. First one. Welcome to Sheltowee, everybody. Here's our first official blaze. We're a couple of miles in, mile or two in, but loving it every step. Mm-hmm. Good morning, everybody. Oh, it is a cool and very humid morning here. Just a few miles in on this Sheltowee Trace. Man, what an amazing place. So here is one of the blazes that we've been following. And just this morning, I think I know what it is. There's a John Muir trail that runs through here. There's quite a few of them all around the country, I think. But I think this is John Muir's head. His hat, maybe his nose and brow, his whiskers, and then like the neck. So I think that's what the blaze is we've been following. I've only seen a couple of turtle ones, so. I figured, been hiking for a little while with this guy. It's about time for an introduction. So let's get a quick introduction. Who are you?
Hey, my trail name is Shoes. My name is Scott. I'm from Lexington, Kentucky, and I really enjoy hiking. I thru-hiked the Foothills Trail, and I did half of the AT last year, and that's where I met Huck. Met him originally in Georgia, and then we crossed over into North Carolina together. Here's where we are right here.
Coming up on the Honey Creek trailhead. Oh, got the finger already on there.
Somebody already has worn the...
So we started down here, Burt Mill Bridge. We're kind of working our way up here to the Honey Creek. All right, got the blaze over here. And look at that. My goodness. Walking on stones, man. This guy puts me to shame. I gotta say, it is so much fun hiking with somebody. Here is a little shelter from a storm. It's kind of throughout this forest here as we're going, there's lots of these little, you can can see little stealth spots where people have camped 100 times. Just come up on, there's this little bitty creek and flow through the stones here that we've been following along. We come up to the bridge. I actually went past the trail a little bit to come check out that stealth spot. There's a great deal of these little stealth spots kind of sprinkled through here that we've seen, and so many mushrooms and all these plants that I'm unaccustomed to that are just amazing. A little overwhelming for me today. That and then having the company to talk. Oh man, uncommon good day. Oh yeah. Smooth sandstone up. Little rope, get you up to the roots. Let's get up there and see. And that is how it's done. That's what I did, so I had to put the phone away for a second, but it's this is the Big South Fork Rec Area, Tennessee. Oh, cool. Right over. Into the dark. Oh, here's something that I like. These little corals and the mosses on the stones. Got this here. And what is this?
Are we in Maine?
I know.
We just pop out of the woods and it's like we're in Maine.
This is exactly it. I better check the maps. We might be off course. Oh, here's the blaze, though. First taste of Tennessee in a while. So we're gonna get back hiking again, but I figured I'd introduce the beautiful rhododendron tree. This is rhododendron maximum, I believe. Shoes has taught me a lot about these trees, as they're one of his favorites. Since this will be the first of the episodes, I guess kind of time for introductions. I have a feeling we'll be walking through a lot of roadies. I quite like them. Look at the leaves too when they fall. Here, see here? They curl up in that way, like little cigars or something. It's been a long while, about a year or so since I've hiked through the rhododendrons, but I love them. just come under this giant rock and down. Continue on through. Look at there, there's shoes. Fantastic.
Oh, cool.
Amazing. Oh. There's the blaze. I'm Huck. Who are you?
Oh, his backpack's up there.
This is the biggest of the, not cave, I guess. Maybe a rock shelter. Is that the term for these? Rock shelters? This is definitely the biggest one here so far. The air feels different. Sound different in here. There's absolutely a feel in the air under here. This doesn't translate on a video, I'm sure, but amazing stuff. Should watch where I'm going instead of babbling into my phone. But here, maybe you see shoes off there a little bit down. That gives you an idea of how big this is. Man, incredible. So this, I'm pleased to introduce, is the mountain laurel. You see these leaves? They look kind of like your bay leaves that you might cook with. And that's a laurel type as well. But I don't really know what type of laurel the kind you use for cooking are. But this mountain laurel is real common around here too. And I think they flower in June. So it's a little bit past their flowering, but you can see maybe some of the buds. But the leaf shape is a lot like the rhododendrons. They're smaller, a smaller tree, but it's one that I really like. They're just gnarly and tough. And I see a lot of them here, so I figured I'd introduce them. Oh, yes. So here, this tree, not sure how well this one will show up, but if you look at these leaves, they have let me get one here. They're thick, and they've got those pokes on them that scratch pretty good or hurt when you step on them. These, some sort of a holly. Again, I'm not really a botanist. I don't know the exact type, but there's quite an abundance of these hollies around here. So, up in Wisconsin, I've never seen the hollies, the mountain laurels, and the rhododendrons. But I was introduced to them on the AT the other year, and I enjoy seeing them here. Kind of something I wanted to share a little bit of, because they're all over in this forest. They give it that flavor. Oh. So there's a young holly. is, right there, carrying that leaf, a forest walker. Now he's not gonna move, but that slender little leaf that's running left to right there, he's carrying it. He just crawled across the trail carrying the leaf. I've never seen that before. There he goes. Good luck, forest walker. Wow. I don't wonder if this is the Clear River again. I'm glad we don't have to ford it too. We're gonna cross over the river and go on up on the other side for a little while. It's been a nice, easy walk. Just kind of talking and don't even know the miles that we're doing, but man, having a blast doing it.
It's been a great day.
Oh boy, look at this. Road walking. Road walking. Shoes, I thought this was a Sheltowee Trace, man. I thought this was a trail. Look at on the road. But you know why I'm so smiley? Because right there is where we started our road walk. And right there is where we end it. We're just on a bridge over the big South Fork River. Is that what it is? South Fork River? All right. That's why I said it with confidence. People will believe it. Hi, I'm Huck. Who are you? All right. Silent one.
There is a nice breeze right here. You're not supposed to camp under rock shelter.
Really? This looks like it would be a great place to camp.
Yeah, I could sleep in the soft earth.
Look at this.
Breeze. Yeah, this would be a good place to hang out.
I know this camera just can't do it justice under here, but it is amazing. Fantastic.
Maybe I should go ahead and...
So down there, the trail winds around the bottom and then up here. And there's a line that you can hang on to. It's not very slippery or anything right here, but it's kind of right on the edge. And it just goes around. This trail is fantastic. Water dripping. Man. Loving it, Shoes.
Oh man, this place is awesome.
Oh, look at this place. So we kind of climbed off the trail a little bit down there past those rocks that we were climbing, and there's a beautiful fire pit. There's some flat spots all around. Shoes is back over that way. He found a spot. It looks pretty good for him. There's ample trees around for hanging a bag. It's about 6 in the evening. I think this is home for the night. My. All right. I'm gonna throw up my tent quick. Wow. Dinner waiting just a little back. A view like this.
Still daylight?
Still daylight. And it just doesn't get better. Doesn't get better than this. I took in a fine view, ate a beautiful ramen bomb, and wouldn't you know it, this little thunderous cell snuck up upon us. So I dove for cover here, and it seems to be done now. It was very short-lived. And probably gonna bust on out of this tent for a minute. Kind of show you my camp and go from there. Always exciting out here, always exciting. So there is my den all set up, kind of battened down. Got my food bag, still is down. But over there, kind of tough to see it here, but I have my line already hung back there. So it's just a matter of popping it up on there before I go to bed. A wonderful start to this adventure, that's for sure. A little clearing up there after all. So I'm pretty happy with this day. Till the next one. Happy hiking, everybody.